Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Taurus. Taurus, I've done your reading as usual with my own deck, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. Taurus, your reading is talking about seeing the magic. So it's a pretty straightforward message here. I feel like it's going to be a short one, but we'll see. But, it's just something that is coming through as being able to see the magic in yourself, recognizing that you hold this magic within. So, Taurus, I feel like this is a moment of realizing your full potential, recognizing that you hold strength within, but also there are still things to be taken care of internally, and this is the time for you to really look at yourself in the mirror and just recognize everything that you hold within. So because at the end here there is a big transformation coming, and I want to say it's yet another big transformation because of all the big energies. From the 7 cards here, we have 4 that are major arcana. So this is showing me, it's indicating that you are recognizing, you are starting to see the magic in yourself, Taurus. So in a sense, you are starting to feel more of your power and recognize it. And it's like by doing so, you are identifying each parts of you that are strengthening you or weakening you. And so this is like so as I was saying, like another round on this grander transformation that collectively we have all been going through the last couple of years or even longer. So let's get into the cards. We begin with the Magician, and this card was talking about get ready to see the magic. And so when this card came through, it's always like showing me that is something underneath this hat, is always giving me this impression that I can only see a glimpse or a sneak peek of the magic that's behind something that is bigger than I imagine, or something that is more mystical even that I can perceive so far. So with your eyes, Taurus, I'm seeing that you are eager to see the magic. It's like you want to see the magic. You want to, turn this hat to see what's inside. And I feel like because of the cards that are following, it's like the shift in perception once you realize what's under this hat, what's inside this magical toolbox in a sense, is yourself because of this card. So after the Magician, we have the Queen of Cups. And so this Queen of Cups, because of the shape of this crown, it came through in another reading with it's like this quantum field of energy. But today for you, it was coming through as, 2 halves of the same person. And I feel like it's not that there is someone else here to add their other half, to yours, and to create this sense of wholeness, of wholesomeness. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this is not what I'm seeing here, Taurus. What I'm seeing for you is that within your heart, you have this it's like your heart is already whole. You already hold these 2 halves within you. So the magic is to realize that. And so this card here was showing me as a mirror. So it was interesting because it's so hot today. Sorry. When I was shuffling the cards, when this card popped up, I was, taken to a memory of mine, when I was sitting in front of this mirror a while back, I think in 2019, and I had a very mystical experience you know, looking, staring into my eyes very deeply and very intentionally, trying to figure out. And I don't know if you've tried this, Taurus, but if you look at yourself, or if you just choose one point to focus in the mirror, especially if it's your eyes, right? Everything else, even your face, it starts to get a little blurred, and so everything shifts its focus. And so this shifting focus that you are now perceiving, because it's what you want to see, what's you're eager to see, you want to see the magic. And I feel like this shift in perception here for you is that the magic is in you. And perhaps you are, it's not that it's a shock to know that this magic is not out there, or that this magic is not being handed to you, but it's already in you, it's in your heart. And so there is this also this message of you already have the two halves, so there is no need to wait for another heart, another piece to fulfill you. It's like the magic is already within you, you see. And I feel like this also has, you know, it's like it's not only internally or emotionally or psychologically or something that is within your own body, within your own emotional body, perhaps with the Queen of Cups, but because of the Five of Pentacles following it, it's showing me that you already have what you need within to see this magic unfold. And well, I was just what I just heard as I was saying unfold is actually you will see the magic manifest through you, Taurus. You are the vessel to manifest the magic. And so that's the reason why this is needed, this refreshment of your own image in the mirror. It's like, see your reflection and realize that you already have a full heart, a whole heart, right? Your heart is not missing any piece. And with the Five of Pentacles, which usually gives me the, you know, the meaning of a right place, a right time, a specific location. So it's confirming to me that not only you have everything that you need within you, you have your whole heart, and that's all that is needed. But that's the perfect place to be. That is exactly where you need to be in the right time. It's like everything is coming to this one point in time, is space and time, because you are realizing, you are recognizing that actually in your heart is where this magic is. But by seeing that, it's like by being exactly where you are, right? And feeling exactly what you're feeling. It's like your heart knows that this is the right place. And this is the right place to see yourself as a magical being, as a being that is capable of manifesting magic, right? And so with that recognition, in a sense, of your own reflection in the mirror, because this card is coming through a lot like this mirrored image, right, of yourself. See yourself as this reflection of the Queen of Cups. Recognize that your heart is already whole. And that you are in the right place to see what you need to see in this mirror. And so these two cards are showing me, so we have two major arcana, the Strength card and the Devil. And so these are all you, Taurus. You know, the moment that you set your eyes in the mirror and focus, you really focus, like just stare into your own eyes, and when everything else gets blurry and out of focus, that's when you know that you've reached this right spot, this right place in you know, in wherever you are in space and time. And these two images are going to emerge. So it's coming through a little bit as like this duality of, you know, our stronger side or our truer side, and then the not the illusion or the negative side, but well, I was going to say the mistakes with the devil, but it's not that either. Okay, so it's coming through as misconceptions, misinterpretations. So, which I want to say, it's not less true than this, okay? It's just that this is coming through as purity and blessing and goodness, right? And the devil is coming through as tricks and manipulation in a sense. Yeah, if we were to put in, you know, in common words, I should say, it's like this is coming through as the higher self and the lower self. So, you know, your expanded vision, your expanded light, and your human limited self, right? This is the distinction between the two of them. But the thing about seeing the two with clarity and seeing first the strength card before you go back to the devil, it's almost like when you look at yourself in the mirror and you start to really lose focus of the surroundings and of the rest of your face, and you're just focusing in your eyes, it's like this face emerges and you start to see your true self, your it's like your stronger version, the version that is unbreakable, that is unshakable, that is it's just so potent, right? As I said, it's coming through as unbreakable. It's like this character that you are, that nothing can it's not that nothing can change you or touch you or break you, but it's like this larger entity. It's the best way that I can describe it. And so the devil is coming through as, in comparison, yes, less true, but it is also you. It is also who you are. It is also this version of yourself in this human limited body, right? And so this is also who you are. And that's the thing, because this card coming next, the Six of Cups, is talking about integration of these two. So these two lines of hearts. So when you recognize yourself, Taurus, as the Queen of Cups, remember when I was talking about the two halves coming together, right? And so with this card, it's clearly like two lines of, you know, hearts, or two halves in a sense coming together. And so these two characters, these two sides of you, these two I was going to say personalities, but this is not a personality, right? This is like your entire cosmic being in a sense. It's like your higher self. So it's beyond personality. This is one of your personalities. This is the one that perhaps you have grown used to, or this is just like the one that you're most familiar to, or the one that you have known the longest. This, well, not the longest overall, you know, in you know, in every timeline, or it's not like that, because this is like this is almost like your eternal self, and this is your current self, right? If I'm explaining it to, you know, the best of my abilities to differentiate these two. But the essence of this message for you, Taurus, is because you have come to a place where you are finally eager to see this magic unfold, and the shift that is needed is that you recognize that this light, this magic, this unfoldment of this manifestation is coming through you. And so it's coming through because of this integration. It's like these two are one. These two are being combined to let this love flow. So with this, with the Six of Cups, what I was seeing was two halves coming together, almost the same as I was seeing here with the Queen of Cups. But here it's like, it's almost like, it's like this one comes together and then this one comes together and then this one comes together. So it's almost like it's coming together in phases. So this is the reason why I'm talking about like the integration of these two facets perhaps of yours, right, comes in, well, I was going to say slowly because of this card, but it's coming in phases. So first there is the recognition of this higher self, but then coming back to your human self. And I feel like it's almost like you are questioning it, Taurus. It's like you are taking it slow, even though these are powerful energies. It's like you're choosing to take it slow, to integrate them in your own pace, in a sense, because so after we have the Six of Cups, we have the Death card, which is another major arcana, and this is the last card for this part of the reading. And you know, this is the bigness of this reading, Taurus, although it is pretty straightforward. And perhaps for those who are already in this path of, you know, self-discovery and self-awareness, and, you know, internally really, you know, looking deep into your own issues, it's like discovering that you knew that you were in the right path, that, you know, this process of transformation has been going on for quite some time, I want to say, right? Because you were taking your time to really make these connections, to bring these two halves together, right? To see yourself as one, not as these two things separately. And so this is, well, I was going to say the final transformation, but I'm always reluctant to, you know, be so definite, because who knows what the future holds. I mean, we are always evolving and always developing and always growing. So there could be, you know, further transformations down the line. But I feel like with this Death card is like these three important phases that had already happened. I feel like this connection of this merging of these two halves are finally happening and unlocking this transformation that perhaps, you know, started, you know, perhaps have three big moments, right? And then this one is, well, the third one, or the bigger one, or the most significant, or the most impactful for you, okay? But I want to say it's something that is liberating, something that was it's like keeping you in one place for you to reach this conclusion, for you to finally attach these two, merge these two halves, I want to say, to access this doorway, to access this portal, perhaps for a final transformation. But as I said, it could be just one of many, right? But a bigger one to, you know, just let this water flow and integrate these two halves, right? So Taurus, I'm going to pull more cards for you to see what's on the other side of this doorway, if you choose to really, you know, cross it. And also I'm going to pull from the astrological runes in the extended reading, so if you want to join me there, I'll be happy to see you. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.